But yeah, the No Extra Deck tournament, pretty much in preparation for the No Extra Deck festival. Sign me up, Squeeze. Okay, you are dueling Hero. Hero, you are involved in the event now, so just join your table when ready. Hero versus Squeeze. Yo, Dex on the tracks. How's things going? Welcome in. So the first two tables on that draw you saw before, guys, are playing off for one lot of semi-finals, and the other 4 tables are playing off for the other semi-finals. So that's how we'll work it. So we're dueling with Queeforts here from Rust Wayne. Okay. Yep, start as soon as you can, Yellow Heart. And go from there. So we've got the skill drain. So after the 28 goes to the Queefort stealth. Wish you saw Mango playing Prankers. Saw a little bit of Mango stream today. I didn't realize he was playing Prankers though. How'd he go? Pile Armed Dragon from Crest Thunderhawk. Okay, so we've got some Armed Dragons taking on some Queeforts. So here comes Pile Armed Dragon at 2800 attack to match the Queefort. But the only thing is both cards are negated by Skill Drain. How do you build a deck without an extra deck? Takes a lot of just knowledge. Some decks operate without an extra deck, and this will be one of them. So Armed Dragon, level 10 white on the field. Can't do anything. Did good. Oh, that's good to hear. Like Mango's not known to run pranks too often. He runs usually zombie / vampire stuff. This is your first No Extra Deck SVG Chemist. Look forward to seeing you play. It'd be great to see how you go. Yo, Humulgus. So we've got the Queefort Scout. We've got the Monolith in hand now from Rust Wayne. So we've got a scale set up. So we should get some decent things out. Plays a lot of decks. I think Mango does spend a wee bit of money in the game. He probably will have access to quite a bit. Queefort carrier as well.
Who's the man?
Yo, Trirad. Have I got that name right? If I haven't, let me know. Thank you so much for the follow and welcome in the community, my friend. Okay, so we're... Oh, not a problem, Trirad. Like, hopefully enjoyed the No Extra Deck tournament. We're just seeing how this will go, because obviously this is the Elite festival. So we've got Armed Dragon and Queeforts for everyone to enjoy first. Good matchup, actually. It's good to not see anything too big at the moment being played. Yeah, any new member today, guys, really encourage you to join the Discord and be part of our amazing tournaments. Our tournaments are gradually going. We had really good turnout today, guys. 12 people, major up from 8 from the previous couple months for a weekday tournament. Fantastic. Want to keep building on that. Our next tournament will be Friday, guys, with the budget deck tournament. Where we'll be aiming for good attendance there. Queefort Scout's going to activate Burning. Must have waited for 800 points. You think Doc crashed? Just give him a wee bit of time next row. He's just swapping his deck in and out, but he had the wrong deck. Yeah, he probably had an extra deck, and you're probably thinking, what on earth's going on? Queefoot will summon again. Queefoot Stealth. If you can out the Armed Dragon level 10 White, it'll be good comeback here. You ever complained he has cards in his extra deck? If he has cards in his extra deck, well, technically Pendulums don't start in the extra deck, Chris. They technically don't start there, so it's fine. Right, you've downloaded the game. This should be fun. Oh, great to see you, New Zealand. But yeah, good luck on your journey in this game. Whatever you do, just play whatever you want to enjoy. That's the key to success in this game. Again, that Skull Drone hurts the Dragons, but they have a major up on Ruster Wayne. Trying to use that Prosperity, needs to fill that extra deck. Could you play Prosperity if you got like 3 Pendulum cards in that zone to draw a card? Taking a few points here as Thunderhawk. Might see a few Pendulum decks make their way into the tournament. This is only the first duel we've seen so far. 1,000 points left. Needs to go draw Rust away and needs something that can out these 2 Armed Dragons. Okay, this is going to get quite interesting now. It's just whether or not Ruster Wayne can get that carrier going. So sending a couple cards away. Yo, the big old tower is making their way to the field. Carrier's going to activate its effects. White's being targeted. Haven't seen the Towers animation before. That's pretty cool. Another tower is making its way to the field. It's best out of 3. Just a reminder, if you do lose your duel, match 2, you get to decide whether you go first or second. Just, and the same for match 3 if it goes that far. Dragon Flash is going to activate now. So Dragon Flash is going to be Ash Blossomed. So Ruster Wayne hanging on grimly with 200 points, but Tower is out on the field. It's going to give it the best possible shot of thriving here. Remember Queefort's been so good back in the day. So the Armed Dragon, level 10, being replaced by Armed Dragon level 5. So Armed Dragon level 5 and another Armed Dragon level 10 white will activate in its place, banishing the one from the graveyard to get that additional setup. So into the battle phase. Has Thunderhawk done enough in this first duel that we've watched in this competition? Thanks for the crash. Attack with the Armed Dragon level 5 and the Armed Dragons get one over Queefort's. Versus Yellow Heart game. This should be a good game. Here, be interesting to see what Stigma plays. Will he trust his trusty old dinos? No extra deck dinos could be a thing here. True Draco for Yellow Heart. Okay, so we were going to see some True Draco, and we have indeed seen it. Dynamite Knights. 3 face downs. Foolish Burial. True Draco Heritage instantly activating in response. Quarter Enchantress. Of the temple side, we've got some adventurer cards. Shizaki surprising all of us here. So I was a little sorry. First official deck with Armed Dragons, had to learn some stuff. That's all cool. It was a great wee duo there, Thunderhawk. Solemn Strike on the Water Enchantress. So we've got an Emodorm Archosaur. The Dinos have somehow included the adventure package. The Monarchs Erupt been in response from Yellow Hearts. The Monarchs Erupt really stings. Okay, face down, in phase. Transforming into that. 2,500 damage. Kind of difficult with that Monarch's Erupt in place. It's actually a great choice of card. Activate this card only if you have no cards in your deck and control attribute summon monster. Negate the effects of all face-up monsters on the field. It's the battle phase. Shizaki just doing some defending at the moment, trying to fend off. Here. I'm curious how dinos get around this, but just seeing that dino adventure thing, it could be quite exciting to see what they do. We all know what True Draco do. They just sort of grind down the opposition. They're one of those sort of decks that are gonna not have to rely on any extra deck. Foolish Burial Goods. And we've got the Dynamite Knight, the True Draco Fighter activating again. And we've got the True King's Return now. So the True Draco board's really well set up now. It's going to be very difficult for dinos to sort of get any play. Survival's End's being flicked away. We've got the Petite Pterodon on the field at 500 points. Whilst we're on the Draco back, the Rideable Dragon incoming. And the Monarch's Erupt has been targeted, destroyed, and this will open up the combos for Stigma. Okay, of course, Stigma is our current Mac Cup champion. He's won 5 Mac Cups officially. Now there only can be 1. Oh, that really stings. Very, very strong True Draco deck that we're seeing here from our Yellow Hearts. The surrender there. Sigma has to surrender. Next row and Dot Bills, 2 regular competitors. You won 2-0 Yellow Heart. We'll get your name through to the next round. I was really excited to see what Adventure Dino would bring Shizaki. Wee bit unlucky, my friend. Moving on to this battle here. So the battle with the no extra decks. So we've got final countdown from next row. And here we go. The clock is on. Can Dot beat the time here to get this? So we've got Dot's playing Despots. Okay, so exciting stuff here. Some different decks being shown throughout this. But you'd have to say that True Draco deck's looking very strong for the event. Despot number 2. Grabbing Despot base. And we've got the... I think that's downbeat. Machine duplication. Duplicating the Despot. Despot base now. Of course, guys, if you're not following Dot already, Dot's an amazing friend of the channel. Help Dot get to 200 followers today. We got the Marshmallow. Yo, next row, causing all sorts of bother. Oh, Marshmallow not getting busted through here. Countdown onto 2 turns. Will this go the distance to see the victory? Yo, Demon Twins, how are you, my friend? He's a good player, Yellowheart. I have huge respect for Shiitake. He's done a lot with his Dino build. He's won so many tournaments with it here too. Incredible run that deck's had in the stream. That's why we've got the Baby Cerosaurus follower emote. An homage to how well he's played that build, along with a few others. So we've got the Ignite reload. So Dot playing some very interesting strategy here with the Despots. But can he bust the Marshmallow open? Despot 9 in royal form. Can't break through. The Marshmallow will fight off another turn. The countdown to 4. Another face down from next row. Those traps will be probably something that can defend him in a situation. Despot base going again, revealing Despot 9. Despot 4, drawing into 2 cards. Upstart Goblin, giving next row another few points. Got Transmodify, grabbing another Despot there. Final countdown will go to 6 turns now. We've really just seen final countdown in the Area Shootout tournament. This is good. 2 classic cards holding up a very decent Despot deck. I like what Dot's playing too. In phase. Turn 8 from next row now. In phase. Okay, 9 turns on the counter. We're nearly halfway through it. Turns are passing, 10 turns. Dot must have a card in that deck that can sort of get the Marshmallow. So it's just passing back and forth. So now the action's just gone to draw and pass effectively. Dan's just throwing it over there. 13 turns on the counter. Ignite reload, so getting a few cards to draw into. Got the Magnet Circle level 2, so that's going to increase everything up. Despot 2 is going to activate and grab Despot number 9. Best of luck in the rest of the tournament. So Thunderhawk will be advancing. Congratulations, Thunderhawk. Great to see. So you're on that side of the drawer. Never seen the final countdown animation at the end of this. I wonder if it has one. So, gonna see Despot number 9. Okay. Can it break the Marshmallow? I like the look of this Despot deck though. Like, I wonder how budget friendly it is to play. I'm always curious about things that people play. Might have a look at a few of the cards actually. Despot 6. It's rare. Yeah, I think. Wabaku is going to activate and prevent Dot from attacking this turn. Read the Marshmallow. Can't be destroyed after damage calculation. If this card was attacked and was face down, it started damage check. The attacking player takes 1,000 damage. So Wabaku will stop this card from getting destroyed in battle. Don't think it has an animation. Oh, I'm a bit gutted about that. UA's in the tournament too. Well, we've got some really cool fire in the tournament so far. Really good stuff. 7,500 attack, Despot 09. Only thing is Wabaku just means it can't be destroyed in battle and you take no damage. Wabaku saves next row here. The invincible Marshmallow. "14 turns on the clock. Not long to go on this duel now. Yo, D9 Rojas. Yo, how's things? Well, it's great to see you in stream. We're just watching No Extra Deck tournament. Yeah, UA could be... UA are a very good choice, actually. My favourite deck. Yeah, just restart, guys. Just agree to a restart in that one. Poor old Despots. They need to find a way of breaking this board the next couple. You passed your nursing. Yo, congratulations on passing that exam. I knew you'd pass it, man. Like, you've got impressive knowledge. Now you can finally watch some Yu-Gi-Oh! Fantastic. We'll have to get you in our tournaments. 16 turn final countdown. 4 turns to go. But yeah, big congratulations. Like, that would have been very hard course to pass too. 17 turns. $18 turns, 2 turns to go. Oh, the madman in next row is gonna pull off a unbelievable probably victory. Dreadful Tribute. This man's just lock and load with traps and everything. Now this deck could be hard to topple if he gets a setup. Do people have outs to it? That'll be the big thing. Wabaku activating again. And that will guarantee the game for next row and final countdown. It's a strategy someone's playing in the tournament so mode. Like, it may be boring to some, but it does the job. True Draco outsis. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, like I said, this... Just desperately trying to break the board. Marshmallow going into attack, but Wabaku has been activated. Dan has done enough. Look at the attack on the Despots. Concentrating current. This Despot deck could be still dangerous as anything to next row if he doesn't get a setup. It's just a 1-turn wipe. That's how good it is. Can't breach. The clock strikes 20. And there is the victory to next row. I think Doc could bounce back to that. Like, that Despot deck is still a good one to sort of play in this sort of event. Play the music now, final countdown. Trimids, Samo busting out some Trimids, let's go. So Giant Sentry Soldier Stone, and we've got the Master. Okay, that's all cool. That's all cool. We'll watch one of them very shortly. I just wasn't 100% sure which ones we haven't watched yet. So Pendulum Graph. Master's going to activate and rotate the Cruiser out. Trimid Fortress. Cruiser's going to activate. That's going to grab the Sphinx. Maxi getting a bit of benefit here. So we've got Pendulum Magician going against Trimid. This could be an intriguing little battle. The King of Limb is going to be swapping in and out. One-shot wand. Ash Blossom immediately responding to that. Another one-shot wand. Oath Dragon Magician and United We Stand, really beefing up the board. The King of Limb is going to activate, and we're going to see Trimid Sphinx. Some great decks here today, guys. Great variety, too. Like, I was expecting the flu, tournament, but no, we haven't seen one so far. We've got the Master in play, going for the 2300. SVG down to 3800. Still anyone's game here. We'll go to that match very, very soon. You've advanced to the next round. Squeeze, we'll watch your replay very, very shortly. Congratulations on that. Hero Links. Thank you so much for stepping up and playing today. Always great to see you in stream. I know you'll probably play Hero some part of our tournament streams. Very much apprecited. It's really made for a good event today. Got a lot of matches that we've got to get through in Dynamon. Main phase 2. Sphinx is going to be removed off the field. So that could be the game turn. A Purple Poison Magician in hand now. Trimid loading. Not a bad wee draw, actually. Love to build Trimids. I've actually got a reasonable budget for them. I've only got to get the Sphinx, really. Hopefully I can get lucky and get them, because that'll be just a nice wee dual room deck to play. Trimid Fortress activated now. Trimid loading. Cruiser activating. So a lot going on now for Trimid. They are ahead in the store officially. They got the Dancer. Yo, Darkus. Yo, how's things, Darkus? Darkus, a big shout out, guys. Definitely check out everyone that I shout out, guys. They're very good streamers in their own right. Love to see them get some really good support. And King of Limb will activate. Fortress will activate. Hunter returning back to the hand. Yo, Dueling Demon. Great to see you here too, Dueling Demon. This is our no extra deck tournament, Dueling Demon. So yeah, we'll have some matches a bit later on. But another really cool streamer in. Plays a bit of Gravekeepers. Gonna wait for the first round to conclude, guys, and then we'll get into it. So we've got some Witchcrafter stuff implemented into the deck. Witchcrafter Creation. So Witchcraft is making a showing in this here. I'm guessing a lot of you guys that got the 1000 gem drop today would have invested into the new pack if they hadn't gotten everything. But yeah, great tournament so far. I've been actually really surprised. I thought this would just be a lot of the new stuff and be pretty much commentating on mirror matches, but no, every deck's been different so far. And they've all been quite interesting in their own right. Metal Foes are counter being played. You refuse to ride the wave of this new pack? appreciate that, Yellow Heart. Like, Dueling Demon is someone that I'd really recommend, just in terms of good quality content. He plays a bit of Pokemon speedruns, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, the Mad Lad's actually playing some Tri-Mid. They're not bad. If they get the Spinks out, they're reasonably dangerous. Just the no extra deck element means they can't play, like, Gorgonic, the Gorgonic card. That's 11,000 gems, gee. To get a single chance is alright. That's why I'm hesitant to open up those packs as well, because the odds are not that great. So I just sort of focus on the other packs that I need to get done. Time Thief would be pretty cool. So am I doing a lot of rotating here? This is a pretty close duel. You really want to build an Evil Twin deck because it looks so cute and fun to play, but there's so many variations. Don't know what the best version of the build is. Probably pure Evil Twin at the moment. There is Unchained Twin as well. Tri-Mid Kingalim. Tri-Mid Loading. Tri-Mid Fortress. You pulled at least 2 of every other UR though, especially Rocky Riley. You got 7 of them. Heard a lot of stories of people getting a lot of Rocky Riley. So no X-Mango got 6 of them as well, Demon, so you're not the only one. This is a very tight duel anyways. Like, this is the Tri-Mid slowly getting on top of the Pendulum build. Removing some things. Timebreaker back. Sentry Soldier. Tri-Mid Hunter. Still in the process of building a Magestus deck. Need a few URs so the extra deck and you'll destroy dot with it. Getting up there, eh? Like, I'm a free-to-play player anyway, Fab. I can probably get round a few things. SVG, if you are here, like, it's best 2 out of 3. You're still not out of the tournament. Just to let you know. Tri-Mid Hunter getting set up. But yeah, SVG first or second, they'll get offered to you. Tri-Mid Loading. Master. Yeah, like, I think Yellow Heart, if you're very good at the game, like, a couple years you'll have everything, I reckon. Laguna Mecha, playing Jank is so much fun. It definitely is. Like, there's some really good decks out there that sort of get missed because of the fact that they are not the meta. Absolutely agree with that, Laguna. And by the way, welcome into the stream, Tri-Mid Pulse. Destroying the card there. Yo, Heart of the Bra. Yo, Tri-Mids, instant follow.
Who's the man?
I love Tri-Mids, but this is my tournament, Heart of the Bra. This is my friend Simo playing them. But much appreciated. Deku and Necromancer now. And then we'll watch the Say Squeezed and Hero Links duel and before we decide the next round. Let me know if you have advanced, guys, as well. Right, so what are we playing? Cactus Fighter from Deku, okay. So we got Mech Lords versus Cactus Fighter, okay, at the moment. So we've got... The Mech Lords could be an interesting one to go up against, like another intriguing battle about to be played. So that's going to be easily destroyed. Into the 2500, Weisel. Cactus Fighter gone. I'll ask Simo that Hard the Bra. Do you play Parasync Stone in that build? I don't have the card personally. I've got most of the Tri-Mids, except for Spinks, but I would play Parasync Stone in it, I'm pretty sure. I'll just confirm that effect. Sinister Seeds. So Deku's playing a pure plant build. I won't get rid of the Cactus Fighter that easily. Thorn of Malice. Mech Lord Emperor Weisel will activate there. And negate Thorn of Malice. Fairy King Truesdale. I was not expecting Fairy King Truesdale. What sort of decks do you like playing hard, the bruh? Like I said, great to have you here. Laguna Mecha, what sort of decks do you like to see as well, apart from mentioning Jank? What sort of Jank do you like seeing? So I've got Lord Poison. Hex Fighter destroying again. This is interesting, like the plant's going to keep returning with the Needle token. Got another Mech Lord 1200 once they get destroyed, going into Weisel and Granal. Ultimate Athlete, love some Ultimate Athletes. UA, conveniently one of my favorite decks. Just like the build up of combos, you know, like the UA Stadium midfielder, got the Spiker now that helps. But yeah, they got some really nice plays, like the Dreadnought Dunker is actually conveniently an emote in stream. Queen Angel of the Roses, okay. And we've got a Time Lord making its way to the field, and that is Ralphion. 2400 inflicted, 2800 to go. So we've got the Fallen Angel of Roses, and we've got the Rose Witch. So we're just stockpiling the board, but I don't know if we'll be able to do much against the Time Lord setup. So we got Carmion. Just gonna shuffle that back. 500 more inflicted. Deku needs an Outrouse. Necromancer will, I believe, advance the next round. Like Metaphy's in there, banished. Yeah, Metaphy's are pretty interesting. Like, if you get into a long battle with them, I know they gain so many life points. It's so hard to break them down at times. So we've got another. We've got Garbion now. And that just shuffles, it banishes one card and then shuffles two. So that's really nicely done from Necromancer. Good old Chocolate Magician Girl as well. So, sending the other trap away. Curious if Deku has the out to this. Lord Poison. But yeah, Hard the Bro. I would love to see some of those decks in stipulation type tournaments. Like they do quite well those events. Of course, along with their major tournament on the Saturday. Seal of Arikakos. Okay, so we're definitely opening up with something interesting here. Got the 4000 attacker out, and Deku will pretty much put this into an awkward position. But it's 2000 points lost, and Deku will fall there. Planet Pathfinder, Megalo Smasher X. Could have Phantasm Spiral here. And it is. Okay, so this is what Hero Links is playing. We've got Element Saber on the other side of the field from Say Squeezed. So we'll quickly go through this match, and then we should almost have the next part of the draw out. That's one thing I've liked today, Ruster. I'm like I said, I'm really surprised. I was just sort of thinking when we nominated it yesterday that we wouldn't get anything like this. But yeah, Great to see things out in force. So how about them Fluonderies? They're the new most hated deck probably in the game. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, like, it's got a different play style. It's just consistent, and it'll be very dominant in this format. Same with the adventure stuff. Once people work out the adventure and what it works well and what it doesn't, it's going to be quite optimal as well. Phantasm Spiral Battle, that's going to destroy that. If I'm fighting Tenai, they are fine. Anything else, though, are okay. Your deck is quite consistent due to the mech lords. Let's get me out of Wise Wolf fast. Fluids like the senior, but actually good. Oh, Tenai, Tenai Adventure or Tenai Fluonderies? I don't think Tenai Fluonderies would work. See South Attack on Dark Arm Dragon. Got the Monster Reborn on the planet Pathfinder now. Pathfinder will tribute, getting the Palace of the Elemental Lords. Got the mana. Yo, Sidosh, Dad22, what, time travel? How's things, Sidosh? Guys, definitely check out my friend Sidosh's channel, as well. Sidosh is a really good Pokemon speedrunner. One of the best in the world at the moment. So, Dueling Demon, we will watch that Master replay after the tournament, because it is one that's currently on. So I have that, I'll have that all saved up, ready to go. Copy and paste. Yo, Mystery, long time no see. Great to see you in stream, my friend. Give Mystery a shout out too, guys. How you been, by the way, man? Yo, I knew you'd get the world record, Sidosh. Congrats, man. That's an awesome achievement. You worked really hard for that too. Hey, that happens, man. Like, you'll be wrapped though. Like, how much did you beat the record by? Been doing okay. Work's been pretty busy and such, but trying to get back into the swing of things. I know you'll get back into a pattern soon, Mystery, where you'll be able to stream at least a couple of times a week again, possibly. Or a couple of times a month even. It'll be good to see you stream again. We'll start. Let's go to the match. So Dot won their series matches 2-1 and Thunderhawk won 2-0, I believe. Full burial from Dots. What are we sending away? Has Thunderhawk got a response? No, we don't. Okay, so we've sent away the Machina Rune Force, Machina Redeployment. So we've got Old Earth Machine working its magic again. We've got another Machina Irradiator activating. Oh, that's a pretty cool emote. What does Shooby Tooby stream there, by the way, SVG? I think I just pulled the best limit 1 bomb in the game. What'd you pull, Dueling Demon? Might see it for the Highlander tournament on Sunday. Oh, so they stream a bit of Apex Legends. Okay. Kind of glad you got to wait. I was worried about facing Dot. Tierra Source of Destruction. Ooh. I think I know what Tierra Source of Destruction does. If you can put the card up for everyone else to read, though, I'll have we read. Let's go Dots. From Fab. We've got the Golden Dot emote and the Dreadnought Dunker. Side by side. I'll just go to Match Search Dueling Demon. They'll bring it up for you. But I believe Makina Rune Force can first turn kill, which is pretty interesting. Cannot be normal summon set. Must be special summon from your hand by shuffling 10 other cards with different names from your hand. Or into the field, into the deck where extra deck cannot be special summoned in other ways. This card special summon cannot be negated. If this card is special summon, shuffle all cards into the deck except this card from each player's hand, field, and graveyard. Imagine if you could pull that off. That'd be a pretty hard card to get out. I dare say it. So, Thunderhawk's playing UAs. So, UAs are very much a deck that could pretty much pull out like a UA Para Jersey on something that could do a crazy amount of damage. So, I've got the Player Manager activating. 2,000 points, 2,600 on the field. The UA are a deck I want to play at some stage. There'll be a deck in the works, probably after the next slot that I finish. Specimen Inspection. Normal. Reveal one Fossil Fusion in hand. Send one monster from your hand to graveyard. And if you do, declare a type and the level. Then your opponent looks at their hand and deck and sends one monster with the declared type and level from one of them to the graveyard. That's a pretty nice card, actually. That's a card that can just sort of send things to the graveyard. It could be hit or miss. So we've got Librio, Spiker, Playmaker, and Player Manager on the field for the UA side of things. So UA taking on Machina. Target one card in the field, destroy it. We're taking out the Rune Force. And we've got the Infinite Impermanence from Dot. So Rune Force will not be destroyed, as Player Manager will be negated. I think Librio Spiker may have a say on that. No, we've got the Machina Erator. Oh, the Oceania is going to be in Auckland. Okay, I'll keep an eye on it for the live feed. I know Your Move TCG will Dystar Games will stream it live, so I might be able to see what the New Zealander side of things are playing. Oh, your next match, SVG? Your next match is against Say Squeeze. So Say Squeeze is just taking a quick one. I think he is in stream. That's your next match. Yeah, so just join their table and get going, my friend. You can start whenever you can. Another Librio Spiker. Playmaker will attack. Do you think got this, guys? Machina or Ultra Athletes. I don't know how the Ruin Force is going to get taken out, but we'll see. So Rune Force is dangerous because of its effect there, like inflicts so much life point damage to the opponent. So that's what you got to sort of really look out for when you are playing this. We've got a couple cards face down. I'm guessing Penalty Box will be one of them. Opponent sets 5 and passes. Specimen inspection declared zombie level 10. The Maroon Force has made its way into attack mode now. Player manager revealing itself in hand, sending itself back to the deck. You always would have got more support too. Like Konami were pairing up with an ambassador from soccer, Antoine Griezmann, but he got into some sort of strife or some drama or something, and then pretty much they stopped that sort of thing happening. Would have been intriguing to see what UA would have gotten. I'm hoping they do some sort of partnership in the future for this deck. It does deserve a wee bit more love. I'll be curious to see what sports they could potentially add to the archetype, because there's so many sports that they could put in. This brings me to my next point, guys. Why do you think some archetypes need support? Which decks? Which ones haven't had any in a long time that you think deserve support? UA penalty box. A lot of people probably will say, like, I'll probably see Volcanics being one of them. But that's just one example. No, they don't have to be competitive or anything. Trap Tricks generator from a banana. Yeah, what would you give generators though? Like, would you give them another trap or another sort of setup where they can get things? Unchained, Wall Rocks from Hard the Brass, Sam's also not biased. Yeah, 6 Sam's. I think they could get some more sort of support. They will get some every 3 to 4, 5 years. I think they last had support when the Weather Painters were released, so that's around 2018, so they must be due for another cycle of support. I did see Wall Rocks were dropped into Duel Links as well. I don't know how they're going in that game, but interesting enough. Also Triamids, the Rock Boys need some love too. I think they need more monsters, the Triamids. 1 or 2 more. Yo, hello Jojo, Pranks and PK much nicer thanks to Brave. Great to see you here, hello Jojo. I play Prankers, I play the pure version though. For me, I can totally see why Prank Kids Adventure are quite dominant. And yeah, if you've got both Pranks and Phantomites, very nice selections. Yeah, they got loading, Trimid loading, I believe. Quick play spell, special summon 2 generate tokens, but lock you into summoning generators for those. So that wouldn't be a bad one. Glad Aliens got the 2 new cards that made them playable. Venom can use the next buff for as far as reptiles can go. There's no main phase 2, so Raw Rocks are actually quite decent. Yo, it's Angus. Imagine saying Rocks need more support when Emancipator is a thing. Did you get your free 1k gems for the... Yeah, I did for a hop. Very useful. I'm up to 3,500 something gems now, so we're going to be closing in on 4,000 by the weekend. Yeah, I saw that new Dark World structure deck. That'd be quite cool. The UAs have absolutely blitzed the board here, and Thunderhawk's on a bit of a stampede with these guys. And it's a win for Thunderhawk. VG, we're going to go to the other match. But yeah, that was a really good wee addition. I wasn't expecting that today. Yeah, just specific support for Trimid, really. There, right. A set defense monster and a set back row, and we've got the Witchcrafter starting out here, and we've got the Element Saber being destroyed. No one's played for Laundries today. Really surprising. Element Saber Marlowe. Okay, Monster Reborn. Grabbing the Element Saber Lapulia mana. Still gonna use the Sue ships. I have to... we've got Witchcraft Golmaruru making its way, and it's bouncing that back in phase. What sort of style do sous ships have? Like, I did see some Papi streams playing them the other day. I just was trying to work out how they play, what sort of style they had. I love the artwork on them. Don't get me wrong. I find most decks are like incredibly expensive. It's going to be a long journey in this game to try and get everything without spending a dime on this game. I think it is possible, but it's just going to take a lot of work and a lot of luck as well. I believe I can do it though, as long as I keep my dismantling strategy going. It'll be quite good. You got so much sushi in your packs. You give it a go, like, see how it does play in terms of the sous ships. They get card advantage by making XC with specific mats, and then... It was also could use a card that makes it so you use the effector in the main phase instead of just when you battle. After getting a lot of staples, you look at the decks and think, hey, that is pretty cheap. I think one of the more expensive ones I've seen going around is Dino. Like that, it's got like so many URs. I just can't believe my friend Shizaki has basically the full power deck. It would have taken so much to get. SVG in comfortable control at this point in time. Right, so Necromancer, you start your duel against Final. Due to the 1,000 gems, I was able to make your Time Lords actually. Oh, that's one good thing, eh? Like that 1,000 will go a long way for me as well. I've just got to be so disciplined. I just can't spend for a while. I've just got to try and save up plausibly till that festival comes out, and then sort of invest, because I'll have more chance of getting things done. Largely on the Time Lord, ending the phase. What's Yellowheart going to do to combat Time Lords here? You can play Utopia, Time Thief, and other fun stuff with sous ships. Put Ubel and Time Lords too, why don't you? Both are 0 attack, 0 defense anyways. But yeah, hopefully the event's been enjoyed by all. I've been, like I said, been blown away. It's been quite good. It will be a one-off event because people will realise that Flu Wanderers will be probably quite dominant here. But we got the True Draco. True Draco taking on Time Lord. I think True Draco is going to give Time Lord all sorts of problems. True Draco Heritage. The Magic-y gimmick is weird. They want to play by filling the grave Magic-y monsters of all attributes, but it's so they need a grass or something. So, yeah, it's one of those sort of things for us, like with any sort of deck like Magic-y. Like, you don't know what direction they're really taking the deck in. And they sort of put it all over the shop, and it results in either it being too slow or... How would you put it? Okay, so we've got that returning there. This should be a Yellowheart still here. So the Time Lord has disappeared. But yeah, overall thoughts, guys. Are we sick of Flu Wanderers already? Have people invested in that in Adventure? Like, has it, in your mind, changed the meta? I think it has. I think Flu Wanderers is definitely up there, along with Adventure, whatever engine is sort of best suited. Prank Kids or Phantom Knights. And is anyone looking forward to the No Extra Deck festival as well? I don't know. I'm on the fence with it. That's my honest thoughts. I think the festival will be sort of really dominated from the loner deck. It would have sold like hotcakes too, like Taylor. Like, yeah, there's a lot of people playing that deck. It's going to be like Eldritch. It's going to be hated for a bit. I think Golden Boy will be more accepted. When you face him, you'll be thinking, oh yeah, this deck used to be annoying, but it may not be so bad to play against. Yo, Pyro, this is a Megalith. You could have played Megalith in this event, actually, because it's a no extra deck tournament. How's things, by the way? Great to see you, bud. Are you going to play Megalith in the no extra deck fest, Pyro? I damn just realised they both got like Laundry Dragon Maids as mates. I think a lot of people have now. Adventure Incantation Megalith for the event. That deck should net you a few wins. I don't know what I'll play. I think I'll just play something real basic again and just try to grind out as many wins I can possibly get. I think I can build something reasonable. Probably play something like Yosenju Kaiju or something like that, or play a pendulum-based deck that doesn't really need the extra deck. Nobody rocking the Stratos. I think a few people would be rocking the Stratos. May play Benkei OTK. May see the odd one of them through the event. One thing I'd like to see people fill out in the surveys is not like load up the gems like the first 11,000 gems and then the rest are legacy pack tickets. It's not gonna get people incentive to play the whole event. The True Dracos are sort of looking quite good. You gonna try and finish your Odoa deck in time? Yeah, definitely give them a go, Lictar. Like, they have some pretty unique plays. Not the greatest reptile deck going around at the moment, but certainly one that's kind of interesting. You prefer the Stratos, mate? I think Stratos was a popular choice. I just think it being released at the same time as the Dragon Maid is... We made it be forgotten about. Legacy packs first and then gems. They need to somehow change those legacy pack tickets up. One thing I did suggest was like get a key that unlocks any secret pack you wanted for 24 hours. That wouldn't be a bad idea to include in the event. How consistently can you get Benkei off though? That's one thing I'd hate. This is the Samurai Benkei, ain't it? That you're talking about. You're not talking about the Super Every Sam. We need more legacy packs. Legacy packs should be a guaranteed SO if you get 10. Yeah, I think it is stinky too, a Stan Goose. Like, 200 gems should just be the requirement for every solo thing. I think that's going to be a trend. Like, when you see the next story come out, they won't put 200 gems across it. They want people to spend a bit of money on this game. Up to 2,500. 2,700 plays 25. Like how the way that Konami tries to make solo hard is to give you bad loner decks and not give the opponent a good tech. Your delivery set imperm in the tracks column and it's still resolved. There's some decent to good URSR and legacy packs, but good luck getting them. I've opened up tons of legacy packs. I've still got a lot of cards in that to get. I'm going to have so many duplicates, but we'll keep grinding them out anyway. Like, when we get this tournament done, we will definitely do a bit of rank for a wee while. I think the goal today, though, based on how long this tournament is taking, will be just to do our dailies at this stage. It seemed a pretty GX scene one, but it was pretty disappointing that it was mainly hero decks. Like, I love hero decks, don't get me wrong, but it would have been cool to play with, like, Zane Cyber Dragons, like Cyrus's Roids, SVG Advanced Squeeze. Thank you for letting me know. Thanks for playing too, Squeezed, as well. SVG into a semi-final against the winner of Thunderhawk and Dot. So, looking forward to that. Deku is just better. How's things, Deku? I am going good. Lazion, the Time Lord. Yeah, Chance was his dragons. Like they had some options, like Alexis was a Cyber Angels. Like they just went with a hero themed story, which is a wee bit of a shame, but it is what it is. But when you think about it, Nexro, the other SP challenge one that we had with the original Yu-Gi-Oh storyline, we got to play with like the Joey deck, the Yugi deck. I think a wee bit of variety that was in that one. What deck you're trying to make in real life currently? I don't make any decks in real life. I just collect the cards effectively. I do have a whole heap of cards here. Konami hears this and makes you play a Chaz Loner deck with no Jama support. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult for Necromancer to get through with Time Lords, especially with True Draco set up the way they are. Don't worry about it. I've got a lot of cards in my collection, my friend. I appreciate that, though. It's probably not worth sending into my part of the world. It'll be very expensive postage and handling. Yeah, we're having a tournament Deku at the moment. It's sort of in the sort of later stages of it. Had to refresh the stream, SVG. So yeah, I'm just you know, SVG, you're waiting for the winner of the Dot and the Thunderhawk duel. But yeah, as mentioned, we'll see how we go down the line. We may do something like that where we maybe open up a PO box or something where people can send me stuff. But like I said, we'd have to have like 200 or 300 people watching on a consistent basis, and I don't think this stream will ever get to that stage. So that's another. Like I said, the one thing I appreciate is coming in the stream and having a good time, and that's what it's all about. Love having you a part of our events and talking Yu-Gi-Oh and anime and all sorts of things. And that's everyone here too. Like, it does make it worthwhile coming home from work and putting on a stream and that every day. Like, we have been nearly streaming for 100 days straight, I believe now. So I think over the last 6 months, I think I've missed 2 to 3 days. You can't find where the Oceania tournament is. Any ideas where to look? I think it's in Auckland, someone said, Fab. Just a bit earlier. I hate when I go second, then I'm in luck. Should have went first. Should be a good duel here. SVG, of course, their first tournament here. So, out of the last 4, 2 new players. And of course, to everyone, tournament on Friday. Love to get some sign-ups for the Budget Deck tournament over the next couple of days. I will put the rules in the Discord in the events section. And we'll be aiming for at least 12 players for that event. So if we can get to that goal, it'll be quite good. So we've got Pendulums. Don't know what deck Dot's playing because he's got 2 effectively, I have seen. Hope we can trade to a bunch of areas eventually. Would be cool to trade with someone in Africa or Asia. So we've got the Purple Poison Magician. I'm just trying to think who to contact. Argentina Post just cost me 50 bucks. That was crazy. As long as the person got a whole lot of cards, that's the main thing. One shot wand. Isn't it November? It could be be in November. It probably just hasn't been fully announced yet. Metaphors would have been quite interesting to see in this event as well, because a lot of the Pendulum themed decks would have did alright in this. We were trading like $100 worth each, so it worked out. Oh, that's good to hear then. Evenly matched from Dot, so that's going to be some pretty interesting choices to banish cards. I think the Oath Dragon Magician might stay on the field, because it has a wee bit of attack. Tried to search the BNK OTK meme, but couldn't find anything out of the bra. Did you see that deck being played in a few of the festivals? I have seen BNK played a few times. I think some of the New Zealand Yugi tubers might cover it. Like a few people that I will know, like Cheese, may know about it. Like I know Cheese takes part in some of those tournaments. So we've got the Earth Machine showing itself in this event, marking a fortress. Getting rid of the Oath Dragon Magician, sending it to the Pendulum Zone. Effectively, what the extra deck as we know it. But yeah, just to let everyone know, the tournament has been going just over an hour and a half, so we're going at a very efficient pace, which is good. Like, most of my tournaments last 2 to 2.5 hours. It's about a perfect time to go. Yo, Coco, oh boy, does this include Rune Force, I wonder? It does indeed, Coco. We have seen it before. How are you, by the way? Welcome into the No Extra Deck tournament. Star Pendulum Graph. You follow Cheese, actually. Thanks, Matt. He will definitely know, because he takes part in some of the, he takes part in, actually, some of the New Zealand tournaments. A pretty intense wee battle going on at the moment. Dot hasn't got many life points left, but can actually build up pretty quickly. Surge to Flora is going to activate as well. I would just say it too, this game must be due to announce when the next festival it is. Usually it's around the middle of the month we get that fest. So I'm hoping they announce and it starts sometime next week and runs for 10 days. And I'm able to get more gems. So I can quickly open some stuff in that again. In this game. What are people looking towards building in the future in this game? Like, obviously, a lot of people dismantle like their decks they don't play anymore and just build some new things. You'll ever get completely bluffed that you had full combo and your opponent scooped? Done it many a time, Banana. I think a lot of people will scoop against my prank kids build towards the end of the month if I set up a certain way. So I think I may have the adventure set up. It may surrender if they don't have a deck that usually competes against that. So marking a Citadel is going to activate its effect, destroying everything on field, and giving Dot a wee bit of an advantage, just wearing down the Pendulum deck. Doing good, building mediocre decks as per usual. Oh, exactly, yeah. It's all good. I'll be playing Crusader Skystriker most of the month, but I will switch to Prank Kids at some point. But yeah, it's just been able to make so many decks that can get to that rank. I think something with Orcust might get to the Diamond tier rank as well. You faked ending your turn so your opponent would nib me and then normal Stratos. He scooped even though I had no extension. You would have been laughing banana as well, like your opponent had no idea what you had. You'll be building the Golden Dot build. But nah, it's all good. It's all good. Like my next slot, 7,000 to 8,000 Jed should give me some other thing. Crusaders are serious OTK monsters. 1-1 now, Necromancer. Oh, it's gonna go down the wire. Have to get back to that match at some point. Yo, Lord T-Rex, hey mate, the new cards are annoying. As I predicted before that pack come out, it would only take a couple of days. And, like, a lot of people would have invested into it, Lord T-Rex. You're gonna see Flu Wanderies everywhere. You're gonna see Adventure everywhere. It's just a matter of just, hopefully, getting used to it. And hopefully there's enough variety in the format to keep people interested for a while. Because I don't know what's going to come out in the next pack next month. We have no idea what is going to be in the leaks. But yeah, as I've said many times, I think this game is still lacking something. Like, for me, it's really missing, like, a system where you can play for a world ranking every month. Where it's missing some sort of system where you can play a bit of casual or a best 2 out of 3. I also think the Duel Ranger should have no restrictions on what cards you can play either. Like, if you want to play like a deck that has Pot of Greed, Graceful Charity, etc., you should be able to get those banned cards and be able to play them in a duel room environment. Blue Eyes White Dragon support per the pack release dates. Oh, is that the next amount of support? Okay, so pretty much a few people will be happy with that. It's missing a better ban list. That's one thing I was really shocked with Lord T-Rex. When they previously hit the Adventurer stuff, I thought they would have put cards with it. But the comeback from Dot will beat SVG a factor, but Yellowheart with that mysteriousness about him in his first ever finals. Unpredictable. See what happens. Cool, cool. I'll be there if anyone wants to duel regularly. It's been working on something new for a couple of weeks. Yeah, Matt, so if a few people want to have a duel, I'll keep that duel room open for at least another 20-odd, 30-odd minutes. Can only be one. A few cards set up. Card demise. That's a very nice start into the void. Dot, but those sort of experiences do help, like, finals-wise. You sort of learn a lot and you sort of hone in and focus. This means a lot more when you win, right? Like, when you do finally get over the line, that you've had those experiences of losing finals. Often takes to lose one to win one, if you know what I mean. So we've got the Apocalypse, Dynamite Knight, the True Draco Fighter. We've got the card face down here, but True Draco looks like a pretty popular choice for the festival. Although I can see True Draco being hit because they have been in a lot of these events already. sort of been the outlier in some of like the XE Synchro festivals, for example, where they've just played no extra deck and been able to be playable. But yeah, this one-off tournament was pretty good. It was great to put a tournament together. So we've got the Harpy's Feather Duster. So that's very nice to have on the True Dragos. Ignis Heat the True Draco Warrior will activate its effect though. Getting the Disciples of the True Draco Phoenix set up. Sweeping all that off the field. Dot will have to really make this turn count. Yeah, nothing was stopping Drowning Mirror because it was a direct attack also for the final hit, and nothing was negating it. May have been a bug in the game, Necromancer, possibly. You had to read a lot of those other cards, though, to see if they had any impact on that. So, Machina Redeployment activating. Getting True Draco Apocalypse. Got the Machina Fortress. But yeah, great attendance for the stream, guys. We peaked at around 74 viewers, I think, which was really, really good for this particular event. Really appreciate all the support for these tournaments. Like 12 players is a good turnout as well. Hey, you had a great tournament, Necromancer. Like getting past the first round of any of my events is pretty good because of how good everyone is. Getting to a semi-final where you almost got through the finals. Like Time Wars is a pretty good choice for that festival coming up, so you should be able to get through the event pretty nicely. So we've got Machina Fortress here from Dots. Gonna have to hope the Earth Machines are very resilient here. So what the Rune Force at 4600 attack. That card is so unique with its attack and defense. Master Duel is known to have a few bugs in the game here and there. Like, they still... I don't know if they had the bug still for the Prankers deck. We can activate our Moo a few times. $1,000 points inflicted. 2100 there. 100 activated there. So, advantage Dot in this first game. These are going to be very quick-paced games, which is brilliant to see. We had Dot, unfortunately, in a duel last week where it lasted 55 minutes. It was an epic Earth Machine mirror match. One for the ages. Definitely check out the YouTube channel for those tournaments, guys. And that one is up there. It was just a classic. 30-odd turns. Obviously, the Earth Machine budget decks were going at it, and like, we had both players down to 1,000 or less life points. How's things, Artistic Otter? Good thing is you can report bugs after battles. Yeah, definitely report them, guys. If there is any bugs in the game, like, they have to iron them out, just so the mask still keeps ticking along the way it is. What else I'm trying to say before too, guys, it just slipped out of my mind. It's back in it now. This game, instead of the festivals, I think it needs to start showing some tournaments. Showcase what the game is potentially going to do. Like, I want to see potential qualifications for, like, world championships and stuff like that. Like, I really would invest a lot of time if they did put one of them together. But yeah, what do you guys think? Do you reckon it's a time they put a tournament in place for this? I'm actually going to put a poll in the stream. I don't put too many of these in for this kind of one. Gotta put the thing in. There we go. That is the poll there, guys. Be interesting to see what you vote on. Poll has been created, so... After no extra deck festival, time for a tournament or another festival, please. I am saying time for a tournament. Yellowheart hangs in there with his Dracos. Can he survive here? Dragonic Diagram. Another festival? A lot of people voting for festivals. Okay. Okay, people that are voting for another festival, I'd love to know why. Love to know why. It's great to see people wanting another festival. Obviously, you like the festival format. I suppose a lot of people say it will be toxic. You'll see the same decks over and over again. But I think festivals usually bring a lot of jimmies, so I'd say that. Yeah, like the way Duel Links does it, you get like a whole lot of things there. Tournament's just going to be a ranked ladder starting from the beginning. But if they run it similar to Duel Links where you get through stage 1 to stage 2 and you get a whole lot of rewards. Just like viewing different formats. And that's fair enough. Like, I like the different formats that we've had as well. Exactly, Humilicus. Exactly, but they will have a tournament at some stage. I think it'll still be pretty hype. You got the one shot with Immortal plus another Immortal. Pretty close first matchup here. The True Draco is going to get over that. Marking a Citadel is probably going to make its way back to the field. There can only be one. Okay. There. That's an interesting card to play at this time from Yellowhearts. But the Earth Machines are practically all Earth. Rune Force is a wee bit different though. Marking a redeployment. How many dots did Dot bring? I think Dot bought 2 today, Rasta. Again, very well prepared. Of course, guys, you can check out Dot's streams. I will give Dot another shout out yet again. But yeah, if everyone can sort of help and follow Dot, and like Dot's community's going really well, and I want to help Dot become a very successful streamer. So I think he's got something about him. Definitely check out his channel. Yep, Despot and Earth Machine. He played Despot before it almost got tipped over by Next Road. Next Road played a final countdown deck that nearly got through. So Makina Rune Force. Makina Citadel is going to be stopped by True King's Return. Yo, Eerie, Salomon Braver been carrying. Tell me how you've been going. Like, how's your win streaks been going? Is Dot finally going to get his win? Dot's won tournaments here before, but he has had a wee bit of unluckiness not winning a few of the events. It's got to a lot of finals, though. It just shows the skill he has. 22-2 yesterday. Yo, that's pretty good going, man. I'd love to have that as sort of my record, but obviously for reasons like I've had the best win streaks I've had the last couple of days is I've had a couple of 8-match win streaks. quite a few squeeze. Like, it's very budget friendly. And it's a dual room deck, but good fun. Very good fun to play. So you got despots effectively from 1 to 10. With 9 and 10, I believe, being pendulums. Oh, and you got the base and the jet as well. Been a pretty long duel, this one. It's been a 12-minute duel. First of the finals. Can True Dracos get back into this? Have to attack with Soldado. See, people were like, why build Cellar Mangrate now? Why not wait for the potential structure deck? Look, back to me laughing mechanically. Cellar Mangrate's super consistent, like, and Adventure will just really help them out too. Like, I think you're onto a winner of the area, and it just demonstrates with a 22-2 win streak. Yeah, we'll just check the current poll again, and we've got 3 people voting for time for a tournament and another festival, please. So it's pretty close in terms of the voting for that poll. Okay, polls are decent. Built prankers with Adventure and 2k gems. Now, if only Matt would do a guide on it so I know what to do. Do you want to know a very good guide, Humilicus? Look out for this guy's stream. I know a lot of people will know him. Dad's first time. He's done a tutorial on it. Very good player, knows how to play them. He's got a video out on it because I was watching it the other day because I was trying to change my play style with them, Humilicus. So I play them slightly wrong. You got to really use your rocket ride a wee bit more than what I do. But he has a guide on it and teaches you what to do effectively. Want to promote our friends in that, guys. Dad's first time is one of the most interactive streamers on the platform. So it's getting a wee bit harder here for Dot here with that there can only be one. Oh, Dad's got a profile on it, Humilicus. I don't know if he plays it per se, but he has played it on stream before and he has a video on it. Tell you what, it's been another crazy duel. Dotson always in these crazy matches. Illegal Knight. During your main phase, you control no monsters. You control the Venture token. You can switch summon this card from your hand. If you control the Venture token, you target up 2 cards your opponent controls. Give control of this card to them. And if you do return the targeted cards to the hand, you can only use each of the Illegal Knight once per turn. Oh, okay, that's pretty nasty, Eerie. I'm guessing... Is that card in the game at the moment? Did that come with the new set? Got a pretty solid set. I thought I had FTK if I'd popped. Oh, that must be in your duel that you're having in the stream at the moment. Got the battle phase. We've got the Kaiju on that side of the field, so the Soldado is going to attack. 1800. 4200 left for Dot. Should be in the next set. Okay, keep an eye out for it. They'll make that engine just a lot more playable, so the Room Force has been sent away. So the Battle Rage is on turn 9 here between True Draco and Markina. Dot looking to continue the legacy on of getting the Earth Machine another win in one of these tournaments. They have won Budget Deck. They have won the Mac Cup. They'll be looking to win another title here today. True Draco Heritage. The Void will activate. So the resources are getting pretty thin here for Yellowheart. Dot sitting on 12 cards. Like, there's a lot of material of Dynamist in... not Dynamist. True Draco in that graveyard. True Draco Heritage will activate during your main phase community after the deck resolve. Tribute summon one True Draco. Okay. Yep, True Draco in the finals. Dennis taking on Earth Machine. Must have been a quick month, Dennis. I see your gifted sub has ended for another month. Monarchs Erupt. So people want another festival. 56% voting another festival. No tournaments. My brother's title will keep recurring from Grave of the Machine's Destruction. Read it. Yeah, I've read it, Mother, because I know how dangerous the title is. Effectively. 500 gems for Radic Seals was a deal in the Dragon Maid deck. Dragon Maid deck was a good value. Markina Rune Force on the field. It's been solemned. Oh no, that is disastrous. For Dot. Yellowheart is... Nope, Rune Force is going to activate. And Markina Citadel is back on the field. That Solemn could be so crucial to keeping things in play. It can just summon from anywhere. It's just got a 2 Draco Apocalypse. It's going to half the attack of the Markina. 2,900 points left. The question is, can Doc get any sort of defense up for a turn? He's going to banish a couple of cards, bringing back the Rune Force into defense mode. Crazy match to say the least. And the thing is, as Humalikas has pointed out, this card will keep recurring itself back. So, got a chance to read that. Thanks for putting that out, Humalikas, as well. It's sort of, just in case people are unfamiliar with the deck. True Dracos are being recycled back in. Face down again. We're in for a long one, I think, again, guys. It's a 20-minute match at the moment. Markina Reinforced. It does seem with the Markina having a lot of playability with their setup in phase. True King's Return. Honestly, the structure decks are getting really good since Cyberduck's release in Master. Getting all the crucial URs for Dragon Maids and Dragon Link for so cheap was an unexpected move from Konami. And it's a good move too. It just introduces people to like the core of the engine, and definitely well worth picking up. True Draco Heritage activated from Yellow Heart now. But yeah, the Dragon Maid deck, the couple of really nice things about it was that Red Eyes card and the Heretic Seal of the Heavenly Spears. The only thing is from that structure deck, you can't dismantle the cards that you got from it, but that's the only wee downside from it. Yo, Valsparos TMV. Surprisingly, this is the only True Draco deck that was in the tournament. Like, it's did pretty well to get the finals, but we've had great variety. But Dot's still a chance, and they're still to win match 1 of the finals. Oh, if you, Dragon King Akuma, if you've got the cards ready, you can dismantle those. But when you get the structure deck, you can't dismantle the structure deck ones. So, say for example, you got 3 of the structure deck, you wouldn't be able to dismantle 3 of the cards. But if you had like a couple that you'd gained from the packs, you're able to dismantle those effectively. And the game will go to Yellow Heart in a thrilling duel. 1-0 to Yellow Heart in the final. Right, gonna spectate here. But whatever their ban list is, hopefully it's a good one anyway. Like we want a decent event. Like I have a bad feeling that we're gonna see this being one of the worst festivals that they've had. I just have a funny feeling Fluwanderies is gonna be the most played deck by a mile, because it doesn't really require an extra deck. Because you can go into Empin, you can go into Mist Valley, Apex, Avian at a pretty easy rate of knots. Yo, Stardust Road Evolved, just dropping in to say hi. How are you, Stardust? Much appreciate you coming in. Oh, you're on the way to work, so you're just watching the stream on the way to work. Okay. Himalica's not a fan of the pendulums. I was going to play Dynamis, but I'll change my mind now since you mentioned that, Himalica's. I'll play Yosenju's or something. Well, Yosenju Kaiju. This is the final Stardust Road Evolve. This is not me actually playing. Also, decent start here for Dot. Pendulum will also do well off having the recurrent card advantage. Just wish I had I wish I had Sulphur Quartz done. I would give them a bit of a trial run if I had all the cards. Golden Boy will do alright as long as Golden Boy doesn't get any hits. Marking a Sodidal on the field. I think we're in for another 20-minute classic here. And then it'll be just a rush to get all the gems. Pretty much, guys, I will not be accepting any Duel Me or Master Duels today, so they will be refunded if people are wanting to Duel Me. Unfortunately, I've got very limited time to get my dailies done after this event. So we'll get them done, and we'll see who's on to raid, pretty much. Like, I've just about got most of the missions done, so I'm hoping it'll only take me 10 to 15 minutes. I just need a favourable couple of duels. I need to destroy a few things in the game, ideally, so I can get rid of some things. Terraforming. Into the diagram. But yeah, once again, big thank you for the tournament too, guys. 12 people played, which is an increase on our weekday tournaments from 8 to 12, which is good. We'd like to get to Friday with the same amount of people. Does that include your replay you redeemed earlier? That indeed does, Dueling Demon. We will have that replay as part of that. Yes, didn't get lucky enough with my draws. I had outs for this deck. Show off your prank kids if possible. I will be playing Crusader Sky Striker. I just want a wee break from the prank kids. just at this current stage. Was that interrupted kaiju slumber? It was. Very surprised. But yeah. That's the only replay I'll probably watch too. Because we don't have time to watch too many of them. The reason why I'm saying that, Humalicus, normally I would do that request if you want to see a few prank kids stalls. The only thing is prank kids have long combos and that. I'm just looking for quick victories so I can complete my dailies. Maybe tomorrow, if you want to have a wee look at the deck, if I get on early enough, will be dependent on a few factors. I will be on a wee bit later tomorrow too, guys. Probably start 8 o'clock New Zealand time. Go for about 2.5 hours. Then obviously Friday will be quite good. I can't wait to Friday actually. I'm just getting a wee bit fatigued just with having COVID and that for a while. Yo, Devil Survivor Enjoyer, somebody actually using new machinas. Yeah, that is Dot. Crusadia is my fastest deck by logic. Well, for me, Versal actually prank kids have reasonably fast combos because I know them quite well. Most consistent pranks combos 5 summons, tribute doodle, set fusion bars. But yeah, I'm just referring Versal to the length of prank kids stalls usually for me are historically longer. I probably misphrased that. Like, the combo is reasonably fast to do. It's just the amount of time those matches do take me to complete. True King's Return. Machina Citadel activating. Getting rid of the 2 True Draco cards. There can only be one. That is devastating to see for the Machina. So that's just limited Dot to 1 card on the field. If you go in second to people combo, I think you'll find it about as fast. And also for the matter is, I've played prankers for like 5 and a bit months. I really want to break from them. Just so I don't get out and out burnt out on the deck and don't want to play it anymore. So just Crusadia Sky Striker is the plan for the majority of the month. So we've got Glamour Seal. But we'll see how we go, as long as I complete my dailies today. It's not the end of the world if we don't. As mentioned, I'm just hoping for 8,000 to 9,000 gems, like the next investment I get into packs, is I actually get a few things finished, and then I've got a good variety to play. You played them for a month now, you're trying to learn Son of Valiant. A good person to learn them off, if they're in stream even now and then, is Mizu Strum 91, or Miz as I know him as. He plays them very well, Son Valiant. I've actually seen them in the Mac Cup a few times. They've actually got to like the quarterfinals a few times. Disciples of the True Draco Phoenix. So it's destroyed the back row now. Makes Earth Machine a wee bit more vulnerable. Spectre's Son of Vatican combos literally took in a whole episode to do in Brains. I'd love someone to explain to me how that deck gets played, like learn all the combos and that. Like at some stage I will be playing those decks. I don't know when, but we will get to them. Like, I think a very good player, if they play this every day, put the work in for a couple of years, I think you'll get every card in this game and catch up with, like, whenever the new pack is released every month. And you'll be able to, like, stockpile your gems accordingly. Dot's gonna find this quite difficult, I think. Like, he's got to try and find something that can get rid of the only can be one. Welcome back to the stream, Pino. I'm going good, by the way. We're just at the finishing touches of these finals. At this point, there is Dragon King Akuma. They have had a pack every month so far. But in all honesty, I think that will slow down. I think it'll be every 6 to 8 weeks. I think they'll start releasing packs. That's assuming Konami doesn't give up on the game within that time frame. If they do Dueling Demon and they give up on the game, so be it. Like, it was a gamble that I've taken. I do suspect this game will be around in 2 years. I think it will be. Whether or not it's got a big fan base still. Be interesting. One game that I am thinking that won't be around in 2-3 years as much will be Duel Links. And saying that Duel Links could bring different formats in, I think they could also, with Duel Links, have that Rush Duel world included, and just have that Rush Duel world have only exclusive cards that can be played, like the Rush Duel cards, so they can send it up. But yeah, I don't think they'll give up on digital either in Dectron. It's great to see you here as well. I think they'll persist with this game for a few years. I think they'll give themselves a couple of years to establish it, and a couple of years after that to really build on it. Oh, absolutely. And that's my theory. Like, 2 years of hard graft and just doing my dismantling the way I am, I think I'll put myself in a good position to have everything. Like, I think people will dismantle a lot when they don't want to play a deck anymore. You only get third of the value back, just remember, too. Like, you only get, like, 10 UR back for, like, a 30 UR crafted card. So, it would be hard going either way. Master Duel apparently is also a big gateway for people to get back into the TCG. So, Markina Sodidal is going to make its way back to the field. Hearthstone's another one, MTG, yeah, like that Pokemon TCG, they all hang around. They all get new content all the time. So I've got the true Draco Phoenix. I also think with Duel Links, I think, for me, I think if they can get really people interested in it again, is make those older packs very cheap to get. Like 10 gems a pack, like for the very old packs from 2018 backwards. So just remember, Matt, new cards don't get a secret pack yet, so do be aware which packs to skip. They do go into the master pack. They're hard to get from other because you can still craft them though. I will be able to eventually get them. And I think they will get secret packs down the track when they're not played as much. I think they'll say, right, you can have Wandering Travelers with all the Adventure and... yeah, all the Adventurer and the Floowandereeze cards. That's when they're not played as much in the meta. Like, that could be a couple of years away, so bad, I'll just wait. I'll get them. And that will be game 2, Yellow Heart. They have defeated the deck of Dots. 2-0, and True Draco will win.